Hey everybody, it's Kit here, and welcome back to another crochet episode. But it's a little weird because this is also going to be my end of 2024, just kind of looking back, wrap up thing. I don't know. I just felt like looking at this overall project, um, over a year's journey and all of that. So that's kind of what this is going to be. Um, Happy Tuesday, and I hope y'all are doing good, by the way. Sorry for the weird deal. Apparently, I did not do a very good job this year of transferring my photos into my crochet projects I've done folder. So this is what I came up with. Okay, so I'm on the playlist that these videos are on. Um, This was the last one for 2023, when I got done with reading not a witch's dead Lost in Time and getting over that. uh, and this was the very first video for me consistently trying to put out some crochet content. January 2020, January 23rd, 2024. And this was my yarn stash confessions, and it wasn't even all of my yarn. My goal, I think, in that was like to try to get through as much of that as possible. Spoiler alert, we did not get through all of that. I will do another yarn stash looky-loo when I get back to my apartment. Probably about this time, but 2025. Um, but yeah, my goal at least was to try to start getting through my yarn, posting content, and finishing projects. I'd say, I don't know, I feel like personally, if I were to give myself a self thing, I definitely got through some yarn. I definitely worked on projects. I didn't finish projects. I didn't finish I think there were like two projects that I was thinking off and on that I wanted to really work on, and that did not happen. So that's going to be a 2025 thing. But I definitely posted content. So, we're there. Um, so the first video we did was the hearts and stars for my neighbor's kid, which is really funny because I forgot about them. And also, I am working on a little project right now off camera for said neighbor's kid because I babysat her more recently, and she wanted to try and make a blanket for her stuffed animal. So that didn't work out. She couldn't figure out how to even chain, which is fine. I mean, she's young, you know what I mean? And like she wasn't ready to like sit down and like really try to commit, which is fine. Um, so I am making a sleeping bag for the stuffed animals. I'll probably show that off on a video or something if y'all want to see it, or at least take a picture of it. So that was the first project. The second project, I did the pot holders. That's right. And my thought process was they could be Christmas presents. Guess who did not bring them, but also guess who did not actually use them for Christmas project, like for a Christmas present, because we didn't have anybody, I think. So they're still in my apartment, but you know what? That's okay. I'll put those somewhere. Um, and then we started on the mystery project. That's right. Oh, that's right. I started that in March for my friend. I think there were 9 parts of this total. We made the R and the E. And then, oh yeah, I figured out the squishy hearts again. I actually made that one for her too. She loved it at the time. I'm assuming she still has it. And then apparently this one was popular. Damn. I don't really like I do, but I don't pay attention to the numbers. But yay, me finishing that was really awesome. I still have it in my apartment because mom wanted me to keep it there. So I finished that March of 17. So I did finish one blanket. That's good. Oh wait, did I? Was that a gift for somebody? I think this was a gift for somebody, and I don't remember who. really, really pretty though. Like that. Yeah. Okay, and then we got back to the project in April. PS. And then, of course, I made my glass cozies to finish out that yarn ball. More letters. I was so sick of looking at the color white and also at those letters by the end of it. Um, then the heart, you can see it's getting more and more and more. And then finally it was done, part 9. That took quite a while, actually. July, damn. And then this is a blanket that I really wanted to work on and finish, and I actually have it with me. I haven't gotten too much further into it, but I do hope to get like a skein or two done while I'm still home. But I'm also running out of time on that. So damn, this is already in August. Wow, okay. Oh yeah, and then the heart that I made for a friend's daughter, and then the blanket that I made for the friend. I actually made 2 of those this year. I think I showed it off in that one. Yeah, I made 2 of them, but I hadn't started on it yet, I think. I don't know. And then I started on my Halloween. So we made some pumpkins. I made a bat. I named myself another bat because that bat got gifted. We have, of course, the Halloween bat finale. And then we had a radioactive spider. Yep. And I brought all these decorations home with me as well. So we've got the witch's cauldron. And we got the Stardew Valley Junimos, and we got our potion and our crystal ball. This is where I was making all those Christmas decorations. Of course, we had the stuffed bat, and then the Scrump doll. And that is it. Oh, man. And yeah, I know I made other stuff too. That's the funny part. Let's see here. I thought I saw something in here. Oh yeah, I made a I didn't do a video on this, but I made a thing. Oddworld character thing. I want to say I made a few more fingerless gloves that are at my apartment. I have made 1 or 2 more of these this year. 4, 25, 23, 23. Oh, and then this is the yarn ball update, and it's actually gotten bigger. This was in March of 29 of 2024. Is this really? I don't think this is. Date. Why is it like that? That's weird. I don't know. Do I really have to go looking around? I think I do. Just a little bit. Oh, anyway, and then this is the set that I finished up with. I need to make another one of these. So that is the gift set, and then the hat for a bun. And those are the last things I made this year. Man, man, man. Looking back on it, I felt like I made so much this year, and yet it doesn't feel like I made a ton. But I did get through a good amount of yarn. I have so much in the way of, okay, no more of this. Like, I have so many scraps, it feels like, at my apartment. I still have plenty of yarn, and I'm gonna need to get back to that yarn stash looking thing. But, yeah. Oh, man. Anyway, so looking at this all. Oh, duh. Here, I'm just gonna nicely put that up so there's something to look at here for a second. Yeah, so that's that. But I made content for most of the year. I made some pretty big projects. I challenged myself on a good amount of them. This next year, I want to commit myself to knitting, and I want to also make. So, hi, Watson. So, knitting wise, I want to get proficient at scarves and fingerless gloves. So, those are just squares and rectangles. And I also want to figure out how to cable knit. Um, As for crocheting, I want to finish some blankets. And I also really want to make a granny square hexagon cardigan. So like a wearable thing with sleeves. um, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to be making lots of little things throughout the year and stuff too, but really just continue to work through my stash and whatnot. I might also, oh gosh, I don't know. So when I showed my friend's mom these before specifically this, because she was actually able to like hold that and wear that. But I showed her the picture of that and just like all my crochet stuff and like the Santa hats, the Santa pouches and stuff that I made. She was saying, and she wasn't the only one this year who said this, but like, hey, you should try selling it or something else or whatever. And it's like, I don't know who I would do that to or whatnot. So it's like, it's, I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should actually try that this year. If I should like make these sets and sell them and then people could like buy them and gift them for Christmas or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody can give me an idea. I just I don't know. I feel like I have more confidence and proficiency than the last time I tried to sell stuff. Um, Not only just in my crochet, but also in myself to potentially market, which is a scary thought. I mean, I'm looking, I'm like I can see all sorts of like mistakes and stuff in this. I have no idea if anyone would actually want to even purchase stuff like this, I have no idea. Something that more recently has been rattling around my brain. Anyway, so that's the thought for those. So this year I'll have some crochet updates, but also try to do more in the knitting realm. So any knitting ideas that are simple, either from somebody giving me ideas or somebody who actually knits, like, please let me know. I'd love it. Thank you. Give me ideas, thoughts, patterns. I have no idea. And looking at my personal 2024 goals thing, which is crazy, I kind of wanted to go through and just look. And what I did is I'm not very good at making goals and then like sticking with it. So I also made it my everything dumping ground. So some of this I wanted to share. So y'all know I'm in college. I wanted to have two really good semesters to line up for graduation. I have one more semester if everything is correct. And I had 5 A's in the spring. Should have 4 A's and a B for this semester. I made the dean's list in the spring, which was really cool. I was working on an adjuster's license, and I got that, which is awesome. Um, I got my internship done. Had a wonderful internship, learned a lot. I had a weight loss goal. Did not go as I think I planned on. I wanted it to. It was really hard for me, and that's something I want to get better at. First of all, I made a unattainable goal for me. I thought it was doable, but I wasn't sure, but I did it anyway. And then it was like, oof, that's a little hard, especially if I don't go to the gym or anything. And I'm trying to decide if I want to attempt that when I get back to school. At the very least, I think I want to take up more walking and jogging around my apartment and just going outside and being more physically active. Over the summer at my job, I was very active, lost like 20 pounds. My goal was 45 or maybe 50. Well, then I stopped working and my eating habits changed because I was back in school and it was just really a weird semester and I gained like 10 or 15 of it back. So not the best. I also wanted to grow my YouTube channel. Um, was quietly thinking I wanted to get to like 600 subscribers. I didn't make that, but I did make that. I got to 600 on November 11th. And then I lost one and then I gained one again on November 20th. So I hit it twice, but then I lost two again. So like we're at 598. And it's not a big deal. It's just, it's a goal and I tried to work at it. And I knew to get to that, I needed to be more consistent in making content and just doing what I do. But making it fun. And I did achieve that, and I'm very proud of myself on that one. So I was really close. Really close. Like, I was at 545 as of March 19th, so that was pretty far away. Um, but I pretty much made that, but also didn't. Um, I was thinking of at least increasing some gardening stuff. It was really hard for me to do. I did share some garden content this year, not a ton, because of just I don't have it. I wanted to finish writing my book. I wanted to copyright my other book and the book that I'm currently on. I am currently on chapter 14 of A Witch's Debt, the rewrite, and I haven't written in a few months. That is a goal that is going to go over to January. As for copywriting Chicago, I sent that out in the summer and I still haven't gotten word back, and I'm gonna have to figure out where that is at in the new year. But I did at least try it. I was thinking of writing a query letter for potentially publishing. Did not happen. Um, One thing was finding land for us, and we haven't found the right piece of property. I wanted to make more real life friends, and I did, kind of. It's kind of a hard thing for me, but I tried. Kind of did. I wanted to get better at cooking and baking, which I think I definitely did. I wanted to start writing another book. That's not good. That's not gonna happen because I didn't finish Witch's Debt yet. I wanted to get better at art. Kind of decided that really wasn't for me this year. I wanted to go through like my pictures and like uh important videos and stuff on a separate space. That did a very poor job of that. I wanted to learn more about aquaponics. Didn't really sit down and do that. Um, a TikTok purge of all of my saved stuff. Did not do that. Learning to knit will be a 2025 thing. Um, Learning to crochet amigurumi better and stuffies. I feel like I can say yes to that. Do y'all think I can say yes to that? I think I can. The last thing that was more really important that I wanted to share was learning to love myself. Because when I started this year, 2024, it was really hard. I mean, I moved away from home in August of 2023. And it was so hard that first semester. And then this spring semester, I had a few depressive episodes. And March was really bad. Um, it was to a point where I got up for my mom and I went to bed for my mom. And hello, headset. I I knew I couldn't do anything because it would hurt my mom. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. And that was about a month. It was rough. And then things started looking up. I got my internship, and that was very hard internship, and yet it gave me a place to apply myself, and it showed me that I can do some really hard things. And somewhere over that journey and over this year, I started gaining a confidence in who I am and what I'm capable of. You know, making the drive from Tennessee to Texas multiple times, doing my best to save money, working really hard on a farm, um, doing harder classes in college, getting through really hard classes, and doing, having 2 really good semesters, and also making content and being consistent. And there are things that I'm not exactly thrilled with, like my weight loss goals. But there are other things I did for myself too, like eating healthier, which I would say I did, but I didn't. Do better at that. Again, it was a really weird last semester for fall when it came to the lunch thing. Um, but I started like washing my face more and doing like a skincare routine and stuff, and that just made me feel kind of good, you know? So yeah, looking back from the beginning to now, I can definitely say I've grown. I'm more confident. I'm less hard on myself. And a big part of that is because of this channel and because of the content and because of this space that I have, that I can share what I enjoy, like crocheting and art, or not art, like my writing and gaming and my garden stuff. Like I really appreciate that. So yeah. Continuing on, I had like this is kind of where I just went bleh on things I wanted to do gaming wise and content and stuff. So I wanted to finish Stardew Valley both series, and I'm almost done with the Tides grind. Should be done hopefully in the first month of 2025. Stream grind is not anywhere near, so hopefully that'll be done. But pretty much it's like I just have to grind. So tentative. Um, oh, the Sims Medieval series is pretty much done right now for now. I finished the Liza P series. I finished Diablo 4 on stream. I finished Dead Space. Um, Witcher 1 is in progress. Hopefully somewhat close. I don't know. I wanted to play some stuff with my dad, but that's kind of like on hold since he's out working right now. I was thinking of platinuming the Bloodborne series, and I think I'm going to move that to 2024. I finished Death Stranding on stream. What is that? I like Oh yeah, Platinum Hogwarts Legacy. I did that. Forgot about that. I wanted to finish my time at Portia Personal and Dinkum Personal. I think my time at Portia is closer. I might just start over Dinkum. My crochet projects over the years, still something I do want to do. Gonna have to do next year. I did a little crochet series of me working on amigurumi, not so much on knitting. Um, Catching up on the Brooks Legacy, maybe start the other stuff, maybe Jazz Chaos and For Sure Clovers. That's still in progress, but I did a really good dent. Get through the veil, totally ready for rotations. Yeah, that's gonna have to be next year. Holy crap, I started Coral Island in April. That's still in progress. Um, Elden Ring. I'm wanted to at least get it to where I couldn't get further, and that's like a personal thing that I kind of sort of stream sometimes, not a ton. Of course, we started Summoner Mara and Critter Cove. Um, I was thinking I wanted to do like Forbidden West, Baldur's Gate, My Time at Portia, maybe get Lords of the Fallen 2023, and looking at Spider-Man. Spider-Man is up next after I finish uh, Shadow of Mordor next year. And I think I want to do My Time at Portia after Coral Island. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. The only other thing I really wanted to do was like maybe do some giveaways, but finances wise, that did not work out this year. So I'm hoping next year. I think that would be cool. There you go, Watson. But yeah. So, didn't finish everything, obviously, and that was like a lot. But it was also a holy crap, I've been talking for 25 minutes. Sorry. For me, it was also about writing down a list and actually keeping up with the list and trying to work towards things on the list. I've never been good at that, and I can say that I worked and did that. So that's pretty awesome. Now, what I'm going to do personally for 2025 is I am going to make a master list. It's not going to be as massive, not going to be as like crazy. Um, but what I'm also going to do is do bite-sized goals for January, February, March, and I'm going to make them at the beginning slash end of every month. And another thing I also want to do is write down like big moments, small moments, whatever sort of moments that I really liked and wanted to remember at the end of the year and just like write them down somewhere so I can look at them at the end of the year. I think that would be a really cool idea. Just like something cool that happened to me or something that was not so great that happened to me. Just stuff like that, you know? But yeah, so that being said, thanks for listening. I hope you guys had a good 2024. Mine certainly had its ups and downs, and I can definitely say, thinking back from January 1st of 2024 to now, I have grown in a lot of ways, and I'm ready for new adventures, which is something that I did have in common, but I feel more equipped to handle whatever comes my way, which is awesome because I did not exactly feel that way before. I was like filled with optimism of hoping that like shit didn't hit the fan, and now I'm like, well, shit has hit the fan. I know what that feels like and I can handle it. But there's also good things beyond the horizon. So, we're growing a little bit. Anyways, yeah. So, I don't know. What I want to leave you guys with is thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time tuning in, if this is not your first time tuning in, if you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, you've given me some time, little time, a lot of time. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope that 2025 brings you great prosperity and that you honestly just have a good year. And I don't mean good as in like 100% positive and everything else, because we all know life is too much into bullshit for that, but a good journey, one that you can look back and go, okay, that part sucked, but I grew and I got through it and I overcame it and I grew as a person and I'm more confident in my capabilities. I want you to have that sort of year. And we'll get through it. Whatever bad thing it is, we will get through it. So yeah. Um I'm not going anywhere. I will continue to make content, everything else. If there's anything you want to see from me in 2025, let me know. I might be able to squeeze it in or do something else. I'm always looking for new ideas, new little this or that or what have you. And yeah, so any new crochet projects, any inspirations for knitting or tutorials or a game or something, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for watching and thank you for a wonderful year. I will see you next time.